We're going to be checking inverses, we're going to be finding inverses, and there are 7 problems total. I'm going to talk you through the first problem of each kind, but then the rest of the problems are silent, just practice, study to see if you get it. And to check to see if 2 functions are inverses, you have to do composition of functions. So this is a little review of compositions as well. What you're going to do is you're going to take the first function g, and you're going to stick f as a function in there instead of x. So instead of writing g of x, I'm writing g of f of x. Now when I write out the function, I won't put an x, I'll just leave a space. And I'm going to put f of x right there. And f of x is x plus 3. Simplify that to see what you get. And you get x, which is what you're going for. Now, if I had done this composition and gotten anything other than an x, then I would stop right here and say, no, they're not inverses. But if you get the first one, you've got to check the second one too. So we're going to take f of x, and we're going to shove g of x in there. Doing the same thing, leaving a space. And that function is x plus 3, so we space plus 3, shove g of x in that space, and then we simplify. And we get x. That checks. So that means these 2 functions are inverses of each other, and that's how you prove it to your teacher that you know what you're doing, and you write it out like that. Problems 2 and 3 are you practicing how to do this part, and then on problem number 4, I'll talk you through how to find an inverse. The rest of the problems, again, will be practice, so you can check against my work to see if you can get these answers. If you need to find an inverse, the first thing you do is, if it's not already written as y, I change f of x to y. And then you have to exchange the x and y, just flip them. Rewrite it like this. Then your next step would be to solve for y, like we do all the time. So for this one, I'm going to start by subtracting 10 from both sides. Then my next step would be to divide both sides by 5. I'll do that all in one step and then flip it over so y comes up in front. This is a good answer right here. But if you're doing like a multiple choice test and you don't see it, you can still simplify this by breaking that up into 2 fractions. And I need to use the right notation. The inverse has f of -1. That's the inverse. This was 2 fractions that had a common denominator of 5. So it's just x over 5 minus 10 over 5. And simplifying that, x over 5 is 1/5 x, and 10 over 5 is 2. So that is a pretty nifty answer. Now the next couple of questions, are you practicing doing this and checking your work against me? want to cube both sides, but do something first. Factor. Exponent property.